Now I want to make it evidently clear that you do not have to watch this video if you do not want spoilers, so if you want to click off right now if you don't want to see spoilers. But this video is specifically for people who want to see a little bit of Shadow's character, the way he interacts with people, the overall gameplay and the aesthetic of Sonic X Shadow Generations. So recently the Switch ROM has gotten leaked, and I'm not going to be looking at every single thing in the game, but I'll be looking at some of the considerable aspects of Shadow Generations, and maybe looking... Actually, I probably wouldn't even look into Sonic Generations. Maybe I'll look at like a comparison between the original generations and the new generations, the Sonic generations. But I think just in general for this video, I'm going to be going through a bunch of cutscenes, and I'm also going to be going through the characterization, and also I'm going to be having an overall reaction to some parts of the game, and also just the general presentation of the game. And I want to like compare this to Frontiers. But so the reason I'm making this video is because I haven't actually seen any of the spoilers whatsoever, and I know eventually one day, like literally tomorrow, the day before the game comes out from the Digital Deluxe Edition, I'm going to see the game on Twitter, and I just don't want to spoil myself, so I want to just watch a couple cutscenes and then I'm going to switch this off. But if you do want to check out more of the spoilers, and if you want spoilers down below, I'll make one last video tomorrow, but the game comes out on Tuesday for the Digital Deluxe people, so if you do see stuff after that, then that's obviously not spoilers. But before we get into this video, please ensure to subscribe and like the video if you do like my content, and I really do appreciate a lot of the ongoing support that I've had recently. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into some of these cutscenes. So the first one, this is Sonic meeting Shadow. I love the animations and the graphics. I love how they're still using the original assets of Gens, but it's using the new graphics. Oh, even the captions. I love these guys' characterization. You need more Sonic and Shadow. Even just like Sonic's boost.
Yeah, sorry, but that Chaos Emerald and I have a
I like how they're not changing Sonic's maturity as well.
It'll be a date to die for.
Here we go, we're about to see the fight between Sonic and Shadow. Oh, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to see this. We kind of already saw this already, but like... Oh my god, this is great. I love this. Even the new boost aura looks amazing. I love this new aura of the boost. They're gonna clash? I like how the boost is actually like them clashing and it's not just like their boost auras. I'm pretty sure Sonic wins this fight, so I'm kind of glad he does. It shows the power scaling. Even though they're supposed to be equal, but I still think Sonic's more powerful in my opinion. Shadow tries to use his Doom powers, realizes he doesn't work. Oh yeah, he loses this fight on purpose because he gives Sonic the fake Chaos Emerald.
Nice hustle, but I won this one.
Nice hustle.
So I'm taking the emerald. See ya.
Nice hustle. Damn, I mean, Sonic's he's just going crazy fast. Oh, there's Rouge. Even just like, the little like things, like the music as well. The presentation is so much better.
A fine time for you to be honorable. Now he has the Chaos Emerald.
No.
Oh, this is better than Frontiers in terms of characterization.
Swap it for the real after I'm finished with my mission.
This does not look like official. This doesn't look official.
As a professional jewel thief, I approve.
Oh, even just like our whole sassiness. Okay, this is another cutscene that we're gonna have a look into. We've obviously got the massive Doom Eye. And we're seeing I think this is after a level, and like we're seeing the entire world, the white space being regenerated. Love the addition. I think that's using the Doom, like, powers. You can, like, traverse the terrain in the purple, and then the blue is, like, for the, Doom Surf. Exploration into the open world. I love this addition that they're making it so, like, incredibly attention to detail.
You have made excellent progress. I would expect nothing less from my finest creation.
Sticking to the law.
Finest creation? Black Doom. I destroyed you once. I will do it again.
Here we go. Oh my god, the action. We need this. We need more action.
must live on. And this temporal
Would have been cool if this was a QTE, but regardless, it's still a cutscene.
forces and consume the world.
I wish they explained Black Doom's design. Oh my god, this is so cool! I love how Shadow like acts more like an agent compared to Sonic. Like he fights more like an agent. I love that. That's so...
Show yourself. We'll finish this here and now.
You are not ready yet. We are not ready yet. Once you have been
I like how they're bringing back this like older kind of style of Sonic. Because we know that the modern games are like mainly around the older audiences. Okay, this part is Shadow confronting the Time Eater. So I think this is around the first half of the game.
The fake Chaos Emerald Tails made to foil the Doctor's plans.
Good old Tails.
I have a hard time distinguishing between the two of them.
Oh, even like the camera shake as well. Like, I know it's the little things, but you don't realize that Sega never used to do these little things. I love seeing the Time Eater in this new HD. I know it's gonna look better because, like, obviously it's not. I think they redid some of these cutscenes. Do you know the original Gens cutscenes? They look better. The overall presentation of this game. Why is Shadow just fully black? Why is his... What's happened to his quills? What's happened? That's Omega. I can't wait to speak to Omega in game. That, by the way, that's part of the video, by the way. That's not my Instagram. Space Colony Arc. I love how they're still keeping the overall design of Generations whilst adding what they already know onto it and making it special. Okay, this is another cutscene. Also, I think I was right about, Anyway, I'm gonna forget about what I'm saying. This is, the Doomwings. Seems like he's struggling. I'm hoping some of these assets, like the Radical Highway Bridge, is in the open zone.
Nice work. Perfect timing, too.
The writing is so much better.
Getting ready to confront the monster that trapped us here.
Good,
Going to
keeping
switch the
continuity.
emeralds without him noticing. We have to do it now.
Glad the continuity is actually
Well,
being
leave it to
continued.
Okay. I'll take care of it.
God bless Ian Flynn, man.
Aren't you coming? He might need your help.
I need to settle something first.
I'm glad they're keeping the
Whatever.
characterization, but Shadow isn't just gonna, you know, be like Knuckles and help Sonic. He's gonna be like, okay, I'm gonna do this on my own terms.
Shadow?
I'm so glad they didn't go with that hyper-realistic design of Maria.
I knew you could do it.
They did it like Unleashed.
Maria!
I'm okay. Really.
Professor,
The voice acting is
happening?
amazing. I love the voice acting. Finally, we see emotion in a Sonic game in ages.
Without
Look,
Black Doom's influence, the time anomaly is beginning to heal. We are returning
we saw
to
emotion
our
in
own
Frontiers,
time.
but this is like another level.
I'll stop Rouge. Use Chaos Control. Stop this moment in time.
Shadow? No. I don't want to be frozen in one place in time. Besides, your friends need your help.
But you don't know
Maria's
what's going to happen.
not even just Maria's animation. Look at this animation. It's so good.
No, I'll see you again.
It's so good.
And if fate draws
The
us
animation is so good. I know. I'm going crazy.
apart, speak in your heart.
Look at the bro. It's like Sonic Team. You won. Sonic Team's actually won.
Wait,
They've won. They've actually won. They've actually perfected it. Look, even Shadow like clenching his fists reminds me of Silver when he tried to save Blaze. Except it's done better this time and not like really cringe animation. I love how each place is like got its like text as well. Music helps as well, very important. I'm so glad that they've got the old gang back though. I'm Shadow and Rouge and everything. Okay, now this is a redo of the original Generations cutscene.
Okay, Gruesome, you're
I wanna
How about you just give up and restore?
No, I gotta say this. Imagine Sonic said, "Okay, Gruesome, you're cooked." Like they're using like Gen Z. Sorry, I had to say that. And they like brought Skibidi Toilet. What am I doing? I'm ruining this cutscene. I'm so sorry.
Position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
I like how they're creating a medium. They're creating like a medium, so like they're making it so like the Generations cutscene is different and a lot better writing, but it's also keeping the same homage to like what it used to be. So the cutscene isn't changed, but you get what I mean. Like it still has the same vibe. Like they're still the same level of maturity. Like Sonic's still immature, like as he's not mature in Frontiers until Frontiers. But in this game, he just has better writing. So like he's immature, but it's not cringe. Kind of like Sonic Prime. I think that's the best comparison to it.
Dr. Robotnik?
Nobody calls me
Tails' new
anymore.
voice is amazing.
If you would be
Young,
so kind as
classic
to
Tails'
explain,
voice is so much better. I
genius
hated
Dr.
his
Eggman
voice
from
in
the
Generations.
It will be my pleasure. Most
I don't think they needed to
excellent
change Eggman's
Dr.
voice.
Eggman.
Mike Pollock always does such a good job.
After Sonic ruined my interstellar amusement park, I stumbled
I love it
upon
how
a
they have to make it
primordial
so
essence.
obvious.
I discovered it possessed abilities I've long desired to harness for myself. Namely, that it could travel through the dimension of time. So I decided to utilize its marvelous capabilities and rewrite the past.
A lot better explained. Thank
In order
you.
to perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me.
I'm glad they kept that
Oh,
line.
you are too kind.
Shows
my dear
Eggman's
future
ego.
self, and I was happy to help. And now all of time is ours. To do
Oh,
with
this
as we
sounds
please.
so much more cooler. It sounds so much cooler. It was so corny
I'm
before.
going to erase that line and reshape it as I see fit.
You can tell it's been redubbed based off the animations, but I don't care. I don't care.
And they call me eccentric. No one will judge us anymore.
I like that they've kept the same
after we destroy
subtitles
these
too.
Sonics.
Like, as original gens.
Forever.
Like, if it's not broke,
Shall
don't fix
we
it.
begin then, Doctor? By all means, my dear Doctor.
Frontiers reference. Dear daughter.
Eggman. I meet you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as
Such a
much
much
fun
better line than
defeating
before.
you.
Do you remember, like, now there's two of me?
Keep moving.
Even Sonic's redone
All
that.
you want, I'm still going to
That line.
squash you into a blue jelly.
Such a better redone. Like, even that line as well. Okay, the big question is, has Shadow's line changed? I hope so. You've got this, Sonic. This should have been Shadow. Shadow should have been under that hand. Like, after he said that line. Like, Eggman should have just been like, Sonic, no, just
That
put Shadow
was
there
just to
instead.
soften
That
you
line
up.
was terrible.
Now it's time to meet your doom.
Just imagine it says time to meet your doom, and then,
You're tougher
then
than
Doom
that.
comes out.
Come on.
Not you.
On your feet.
On your feet.
Who are they? They are insignificant. You.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Like, Shadow's just beaten Devil Doom, and now he's back. Makes sense, makes sense.
The emeralds.
Harness their power, Sonic.
You have to win.
This
Sonic,
makes sense.
Like you've done time and again.
Like you've done time and again. Actually, a lot better writing. And the line that Shadow says actually makes sense.
Time to scramble
Because he's not dependent on Shadow. Like, Shadow's like, okay. You know, he's like, don't back down, you know. Because Shadow's counted on Sonic in the past. Amazing cutscene. I loved that. Definitely 10 times better. Okay, now we're going to be going into Rail Canyon. We're going to have a look at this stage. Obviously, spoilers, click off if you don't want to see this stage, obviously. But I want to look at it because I don't really care about spoilers. But if you care about spoilers, that's on you. You don't have to watch this video. Because it's a stage. Okay, is this guy gonna move playing the game? Okay, I think that was that Chaos Spear? I think you could use Chaos Spear there. Okay, I love how they're keeping the levels open, but there's a lot of emphasis on speed. Again, I really like the inclusion that you're able to homing attack onto the rails. Love that, love that. Oh, it's so open as well. I wish they brought the drift back. The drift is something that has to return. Like, put the drift and you've got me. You've got me, Sonic 2. Okay, inclusion of the rails. I like how there's like multiple reaching pathways. So even if you are watching this and it's leaked, at least you're going to be able to go on multiple paths. So not all the leaks are going to be like virtually true. I mean, this is running on Switch as well. This is really good. Oh, I love that enemy. That's a cool enemy. I really hope there are like some like gates, so like you have to kill all the enemies and then that opens the door. I hope there are some places like that. I think that's in Kingdom Valley. There's like, you've got to kill the enemies and then it opens the door. I like how they're also showing Sonic players, like even like the newbies, how to shoot the enemies. Yeah, that was Chaos Spear. Chaos Spear's in this. Okay, good. But you can use it in actual levels. Oh, I love how lively it is. There's so much like that's what cyberspace was missing. There's liveliness. There's moving trains. There's the fact that you can see things in the background. There's shadows. Like, imagine the shadows illuminating. It's mainly because they have a lot of inspiration, but I really want to see what they can do in the new Sonic game. Like, you know, completely fresh, no reusing. But this needs an excuse. This is amazingly well redone. Obviously, we've got Doom messing with Shadow. I love this new animation of Shadow just jumping, like, ecstatically. I love these transitions. The transitions just make it look like a AAA game. Love Shadow's homing attack. This way, like leading on Shadow. Awesome. This is amazing. I love this so much. I like how they're including dialogue, so it kind of like, there's lore inside of the actual game. They need to continue that in future Sonic games. But then, like, the second time you play it, there's no dialogue, so it's like, you play through it normally.
You understand soon.
I don't see what the point of that free-falling there was when you just land on one rail, but I guess it's cool. Oh, I love the lighting. The lighting here is amazing. The shadows? I get it, Shadow, you know. Oh, he goes upside down! He goes upside down! Oh my god. Oh, if only they had an infinite level. And then, like, Shadow could have gone, like, upside down, and then Infinite could have, like, altered reality. Hopefully that's DLC. If that's DLC, I'm gonna be so happy. They need to bring back the original Infinite voice actor. Okay, I'm guessing you click... Oh no, not Y, I'm thinking of Xbox. This is Switch, I gotta remember. I love the transitions. Oh, it's going back to Roll Canyon! Okay, whoever the level designers are, I'm going to give you the biggest hug of your entire life if I ever see you. This is awesome. This is genuinely amazing. I love this so much. I like how there's so much liveliness. Like, yeah, you got like the other guys chasing Shadow, and like you got to avoid things. There's actually risk in the levels. This is just amazing. I love this so much. Just like the original. Awesome. I like how they're like combining the speed with a bit of like heroes or like adventure platforming. I like that so much. That's one thing I want to see them do in future Sonic titles. I want them to add a little bit more like innovative, like harder kind of puzzles during the levels, and like having ways to skip the puzzles. But this is awesome. Even this camera angle, they're so creative. They're so creative with this. What this makes me wonder is, what on earth were they doing with forces? Like, the level designers were terrible in that game. Sorry, no slack to the level designers. I bet you work very hard, and yeah, I don't genuinely mean that. Very cool level. Very, very, very cool level. I'd rate that 50 out of 10. That looks really fun. There's multiple breaching pathways in that. The number one thing that's really good about that level is the lighting. The lighting in that looks so good. Okay, now we're moving into Radical Highway. Let's have a look at this level. Okay, here we go, here we go. Love the setting already, like the theme of it. I know that's obvious, but like... Oh, this remix is gonna go so hard when you actually go, like, experience it yourself. Just like the adrenaline, and you're just gonna wanna go faster and faster. That's a new mechanic. I love the old sound effects they're using as well. Oh, he messed up there. He or she messed up. That's okay. I always mess up sometimes on my first playthrough. I mean, even in Frontiers, I was messing up on Giganto the first time. And then I realized how easy Giganto is. I like how they're still using those. Very cool. Oh my god! That's such a cool transition! No, this game is definitely AAA. Like, you can definitely tell by the budget. I love this so much. I don't care what anyone says, this is the best Sonic game. Call this any game, but best game of the year, best game of my entire life. My entire 19 years of living? Yeah, this is the best level ever made. I mean, all the levels are just on par recently that I've seen, all the levels are just identical to each other. Like, they're all perfect. Love the inclusion of the rocket. I want to see Shadow fly though. Can we see Shadow fly? I've heard that, like, the game will have multiple breaching pathways because you're going to be able to fly with Shadow's Doom Wings. It's one of the enemies. I like how they're making you fight whilst you're playing the game. I like that so much. That's one of the Doom kicks, and you can, like, teleport. I like that so much. Still adding the loop-the-loops. That's really important. You want to make sure that you keep those. I like how they're Sonicifying. They're keeping it like Sonic, but they're also adding their own twist by adding these Doom powers. Like, they're still keeping the levels, like, to their original basis of what they're supposed to be. But I love this new level of originality that they're putting into these levels. I'm glad that you can boost through enemies, because Frontiers, cyberspace. Ugh. I just miss that so much, just boosting through enemies. This makes cyberspace look poor. Like, I used to like cyberspace. I'm thinking I'm gonna start hating cyberspace now. I know a lot of people didn't like cyberspace, but... Oh, he missed that one there. Oops. Okay, one last thing I want to look at in regards to the gameplay, because I don't want to look at the whole game, obviously, because that's just... Yeah, but... Just for, like, my own enjoyment, but just, like, I just wanted to look at the whole presentation. I genuinely can't wait. I can't wait so much. I love this so much. I think that's, like, that green thing, I think that's the Chaos Dash, like, where you can, like... It's kind of like Sonic's Ring Dash. I love the inclusion that they're not just using the first level, they're actually making it so you can platform above. Oh, and you got like little challenges. Okay, so these are like the open zone challenges from Frontiers. Where you've got that cool twist with Shadow's music in it as well. Awesome, awesome. Okay, the challenges actually look good. Unlike in Frontiers, the challenges in Frontiers were terrible. I don't care what you say. They were terrible. Even just like the UI as well. I like it that like the UI looks a lot more professional. Frontiers, it was very bland. But to be honest, with Frontiers, I don't blame them because they didn't really have much time with the game. Yeah, I'm loving this open zone. I want to see a little bit more though. I want to see. That's going very fast. That is going really fast. I hope you can hold the parry in this. Like, you know in Frontiers, if you mess up on platforming, you can kind of just hold LB and RB, or R1 and L1. Okay, good. Use the Chaos Control. Actually, to be fair, that might make the game a bit easier. So... Oh, you can get artwork? Very cool, very cool. I thought you could get those through the boss gates. Or like, you know, the extra challenge gates. I'm not entirely sure, but... Okay, this is another cutscene. This is probably going to be one of the last things that we look at. Wonder what those little floating platforms are. I just saw those. Shadow looks so cool. You can't... Thing is, right, I feel like as bad as you can make the animation, you can't make Shadow look bad. Like, as like different the animation could be. But because the animation is so good, and like, not just the animation, but the expression.
Are you in pain?
No. I feel a connection to the symbol in the sky. It's the same tingle as my new abilities.
It is the power of Black Doom.
Grandfather?
I made a Faustian deal with that monster to create Shadow. Now it seems that we all have to pay for my sins.
So my powers, that symbol...
I love the way that... I will love the way they made the art style with Maria and Robotnik.
Maria's illness couldn't be treated on Earth.
I love these style of
I could
cutscenes.
better manage her condition on the Ark, even if her family...
You know, you've got to feel bad for Maria, man. You have to feel bad for her. I know that's
Attempted
obvious,
to
but...
develop the ultimate life form.
Like, she does not get a break. She doesn't get a break.
My own experiments reached their frustrating limits.
Oh, and then you got Doom.
So when that alien warlord reached out to me and offered the miracle of chaos control,
I can't lie.
I accepted
I think Doom was a
Through his
mistake.
DNA,
Like,
the ultimate life form.
Doom was made because of, like, the inclusion of guns in
Black Doom
video
wanted me
games.
to make the
Like,
perfect
Shadow
warrior
needing a
for
gun
him.
would be cool because it
So
would, like,
these
match
new
what
abilities
was
are all
popular at
part
the
of his
time.
grand design.
So they're just
To
making
our
Doom
limbs,
canon now to
our
make
blood.
him seem
As you grow in
doable. Wait, hold on. I need to rewatch that. Hold on.
blood, his grand design warrior for him.
I need to rewatch
So
this.
these new abilities are all part of his grand design. You two are linked by blood. As you grow,
I like that. I like that so much. Look at Maria's expression.
you will either take control of your
Shadow
mind and
Shadow is like
use
trying to
ultimate
process the
weapon,
pain.
or take over your body and be reborn.
Robotnik's being very informative, and Maria is like shocked and scared.
You made me the ultimate life form, Professor.
I like how cool. I love
Black Doom
this.
is
I
a
love
fool.
this so much.
I'll take this power and use it as my own.
Very cool. Very, very cool. I love that. Okay, now this is the opening cutscene. One thing I will not show is the final boss. Oops. One thing I will not do is show the final boss, because, like, that's just something I won't do. It's just... I don't know, I don't want to see the final boss. I just want to see these cutscenes, because, like, oh my god, they're so good. They are so good. I can't wait till someone puts all the cutscenes together with base generations, and we can just watch them. So, like... Sonic's cutscene, then Shadow's cutscene happens, and then there's two Shadow cutscenes, maybe a Sonic cutscene. Like, it kind of works in the continuity, so while Sonic's in Planet Wisp, Shadow's in Sunset Heights, like, it's just cool, it's cool. Even though there's no space and time continuum in the game, but, I don't know, just the whole cohesion of it it's just amazing. I love it.
Can we wake him up now? Can I meet him?
I believe so, yes. It is time to awaken the ultimate life form. Welcome to the world, Shadow the Hedgehog.
Such a cool transition. It's such an amazing way to open the game. Looks so AAA, so high quality. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
This
it.
is Rouge. Do you copy?
Shadow here. I copy.
Are you still aboard the Ark?
Yes, I arrived at the space colony an hour ago.
Well, you're missing the birthday party.
I hope you're planning on being here.
I like how they're still keeping cohesion with the original
Khan detected
generations.
An unusual biosignature aboard the Ark. I'm not leaving until I eliminate any possible threat.
There's free food.
There.
Oh, even just Shadow's eyes look really good as well. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe and like this video, and as I will be doing a Sonic X Shadow Generations playthrough, be sure to be tuned when I do that. I might do it as a live stream. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'm so happy that I'm welcomed into the Sonic community, and I love you guys so much. And yeah, see you later.